Can you first just start off by talking about your name and your event for the audio?
Jen Suhr, pole vault.
Okay, so do you just first want to start by talking about your expectations for today and what you had planned going in?
I guess you really never know expectations. Coming in here, like I said, I've been hurt for a long time. I had 2 weeks where I could finally run. And after prelims, I was a little bit worried because the next day I wasn't recovering. And it's funny, the older you get, it's a couple more days before you get sore. And after prelims today, my body was trashed. And I just was trying to put everything I had into it. I think after warm-ups, I knew it was going to be a dogfight. And I think I made peace with it. I kept fighting, but I knew in my head that my body was giving out.
And then we have a question from Jack Crowell. He said, how did the heat affect your event today?
You know, it was hot out there. It affected, I mean, I think it affects everyone differently. I'm not a heat person. I'm from New York. So, you know, and I think I just couldn't recover. I didn't have anything in my muscles. I didn't feel like I could get to the box. Everything was slow motion. So, I mean, that could be 39 or that could be the heat, you know, so I'm not even not the one to judge.
Describe how your body felt in warm-ups.
Basically, it was tired. It was going through the motions without a lack of pop, a lack of speed. It was basically trying to feel it in my head, but I wasn't responding. And the harder I run, the worse things were getting. And by the end of it, when I sat down and I came in the meet at 460, 15-1, my right Achilles was done. So everything I came down on, every step I felt, and I thought, well, if it goes, it's going to go at my last trials. You know, it was just at that point.
We have another question from Jack Crowell. He said, what does the future look like for you?
In terms of pole vault, it's going to be very short. I don't know how much longer I want to live with the sadness.
Take your time.
I said I wasn't going to cry. Okay. You know, anything at this point's a bonus, and I'm ready to leave.
What are you going to take from this experience compared to your last couple ones?
You know, I don't think I've ever been so happy for another athlete to make the team. And when Morgan made it, like, it made my heart happy because she's worked so hard. She's been fourth all the time. Every meet, if there's a jump off, she's fourth, you know, so for her to make the team and what she's put into it, I think for me, that was special. And if anyone was going to make that team, I wanted her to make it.
Did you experience the meet differently knowing it was your last trials?
I try to enjoy it, but that's pretty much impossible. It's very hard to go in there and have the pressures, and you know, it's kind of a young man's game, and I feel like the older you get, the more pressure you have, but it drains you of energy, and so you don't have that reserve you have when you're 25 and 26. So at 39, I was exhausted. Just
So we'll wait to see if there's any more questions in the chat. Just if you have any questions, just raise your hand so I know you're typing. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you.
all right. Yeah.